There was a moderate air pollution warning across London today. Still air and foggy conditions meant pollution was trapped and unable to disperse. Well, over the next few days, people are being asked to avoid unnecessary car journeys to help keep pollution levels lower. The Mayor of London says he's doing everything in his power to tackle toxic air in the capital, including his controversial plans to expand the ultra-low emission zone.
Hello there. Highest temperatures today are likely to be in the Western Isles of Scotland. Lowest temperatures in the Fens and across to Norfolk. Not what you'd expect really at this time of the year. But this is why really, because we're struggling to break through that frost and fog that we've got here in Norfolk. Whereas in Scotland, temperatures are getting into double figures in some areas and we're seeing a rapid melting of the snow.
Hello there, good evening. Freezing fog clearing to sunshine today, as illustrated by our weather watchers, and it's the same again tomorrow. So there's another Met Office weather warning in force for fog that's valid until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So do take care on the roads. There'll also be some icy surfaces because we'll see a widespread sharp frost again tomorrow morning.
Good evening. We've got real contrast in temperature out there at the moment. We've seen double figures across northwestern parts of the UK today, but some places in the south and east have struggled to get above freezing, such as Outwell here in Norfolk, where the frost stuck around right until sunset. So as we head through Monday, we've still got the frost and the fog around for some southern areas, but most of us fairly mild and cloudy elsewhere. Good evening. Well, it's been a cold weekend across southern parts of the UK, but we've seen milder weather working in from the northwest and a bit of patchy rain around too. But actually through the week ahead, not much rain in the forecast. Things are often looking dry and settled, rather cloudy conditions set to continue through the week ahead, but things will be gradually turning milder from the north. But early this week, we've still got the frost and the fog around in the south. So let's look at Oxford. The overnight temperatures expected over the next 7 nights. And last night, there we were down to -10 degrees. Just look at those temperatures just gradually creeping up over the next few days, staying cold and frosty, just about though above freezing by the end of the week. But you can see the blue colours. We're holding on to that really cold air mass, certainly for another few days for parts of southern England. So let's contrast those overnight temperatures in Oxford with Auburn in Argyll and Bute. And you can see it remains really mild overnight, 7 to 9 degrees. Perhaps a hint of things turning a little bit cooler there towards the end of the week as a cold front starts to move in.
Hello there, good evening. Another fine day today. Lots of settled weather, and the settled weather continues. We've also got a slight change in the air mass, but it's not really affecting temperatures down at ground level.
Hello there. We'll continue to see some big differences in the weather for the start of the new week, a bit like we've actually seen today. In much of Scotland and here in Northern Ireland, it's been grey and damp, but temperatures have reached 10 or 11 degrees. Whereas in the sunshine, after a really frosty start around Cambridgeshire, temperatures struggle to get much above freezing.